What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy, and as I said yesterday, there is gonna be a bit of a new series playing as the Hobart Hurricanes in the Big Bash League, and pretty much this is just gonna go. It's gonna go past the actual date of the BBL, but I thought it would be quite cool to go and just bring it in with it being that time of the year as we pick up Harris very cheaply, and in comes Captain Finch, who is also the Australian T20 captain. Now, when you start off this game, it is quite cool. You get to go and do the auction and everything, so you get to pick your players, and I think I picked up quite a few good overseas players. If you look here, we've got Virat Kohli. He came in, picked him up. Very good steal, that one. I'm very happy with that. I also got AB de Villiers quite cheap as well, which I thought was strange. So him and Virat Kohli, very good additions to the squad as well, which features alike of Ricky Ponting, who is actually captaining the side today. George Bailey, who's away on international duty. Michael Clark, got him as well, which is pretty cool. Mitch Marsh, young Mitch Marsh. Hopefully he can go and do something for us. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the state of the squad. And Mitchell Marsh proving his price tag there. I don't think we paid too much for him, but he picks up a wicket off his first legitimate ball, and then gets absolutely smashed by Marlon Samuels the next ball. Marlon Samuels is a good T20 player in this game. I remember I used him a while back in my it was actually in my, what was it in? I'm trying to remember. What was it in? My Pune Warriors save. God, that's going back a wee way, but yeah, really looking forward to doing this. It just gives something a wee bit different. Plenty of bowling options, as you guys can see, really going and rotating them around a lot, and hopefully that will go and help us pick up some wickets. We've got Samuels, now he's dangerous, and we've got him. Chad Sawyer's actually making his debut today. I played against him in Don Bradman quite a lot, and he was quite a good bowler. He seemed to always get me out. I think he played for the Strikers actually. Cam Borgus, he's played for Wellington. I think he played for Wellington, not this season just been, but the season before. Shoaib Malik, who I think is still playing for the Hurricanes. I can't actually say I've watched one of their games yet, which is quite sad. I haven't really had too much of a chance to watch any of the Big Bash so far, which is a bit of a shame. But we're going along quite nicely, keeping them to a pretty moderate run rate. I mean, we would like to go and maybe stamp it down a little bit because it is on the touch higher side. That's why we're going to go and bring back strike bowlers Bollinger, who's gone and picked up Finch, so that's exactly what we want to bring him back, along with Ben Lachlan, who is the leading wicket taker in Big Bash history, and doing exactly what I wanted there, Dougie Bollinger. He's got 2 wickets in the over for me, hasn't gone for too many. Chad Sawyer's pretty good debut for him, 1 for 25 off his 4 overs, which is pretty economical considering how much the rest have been going for. But Neville coming on strike. Now, a lot of people saying Neville may be well, there's a lot of debate going on about the next wicketkeeper down from Brad Haddin, and it is a hard debate. I mean, there's a lot of players there who could potentially go and make the step up. I mean, Matthew Wade's probably the one that's most likely. He's played in the recent ODI series where Brad Haddin was given a rest, but there's plenty of players that are similar to him that, you know, haven't really gone and shaken their chances. I mean, Tim Payne's there. He struggled with injuries throughout his career, which is a real shame because he had quite a lot of talent, that guy. So, as I said, that's a shame. There's the likes of, I'm trying to think, Sam Whiteman from Western Australia. That's Mascarenhas, who's coming in, another one of our overseas players. A bit overlooked, I guess you'd say, Mascarenhas, but he does seem to be bowling quite well for us. 2 for 12 so far. Was a bit expensive in his first over, so only bowling 2 overs today, but seems to be getting the job done quite well. I mean, there's Neville as well, back on the wicket-keeping debate, as I said. And then there's Chris Hartley from Queensland, I think it is. So, I mean, there's plenty of options that they have there, the Australians. It's just whether they want to go and give it a crack. So, hopefully Mitch Marsh doesn't go for too many here. He hasn't been too bad so far, getting it really up there in the block hole. And he's actually only gone for 5 off his last over, which is pretty good in the last over of a T20 innings. Now we'll see what the batting side can do. That probably is, I guess, the weaker side of the team. Hopefully they can go and carry on. Ricky Ponting, the legend, playing for Hobart, captaining the side today in the absence of George Bailey, and hopefully he can go and put on a bit of a masterclass. But that's not to be. Once again, I've gone and put the mockers on him because he has gone out stumped to the bowling of Murali. So Murali in the Renegades side today, which is going to make things hard. But that's all right. I think once our international players come back, and if you have a lineup that includes Michael Clark, Kohli, AB de Villiers, Shoaib Malik, it's a pretty good bowling lineup. I mean, we can play 4 overseas players. I know that's not correct. I know in Big Bash you can only play 2. In this game it allows you to play 4, so I'm going to take full advantage of it. I'm going to play all 4 because I have been given that opportunity. Why wouldn't you want to go and take that opportunity? We really need to go and start up in the run rate a wee bit here now, because that is starting to scarily actually get out of control as Tim Payne goes for 27. In comes Virat Kohli on his Big Bash debut. He's a pretty good T20 player. Nathan Remington, though, he's bowling well. He's just picked up another one, so a good over for him so far. Let's see what the overseas players can do. Remember, we've still got Scott Storris to come. He can hit a long ball, and hopefully Virat Kohli can do that as well. He can come in and really up this run rate for us, because at this rate, it is not looking very promising for the Hurricanes to start off their season. So, as you can see, that run rate is now up above 10.5. Shoaib Malik really needs to get something going. He's hit. Is that gone for 6? No, it's short. It's been dropped, though, which, I mean, I probably wouldn't have minded if Malik got out then, because he is 3 off 10, and this game is slowly, very, very slowly getting out of the reach of the Hurricanes. It's going to take a real big effort here to go and get started. I mean, Malik's finally gone and hit. It's not even gone for 6. It's only gone for 4. And then he's gone and got himself out. Maybe he could have gone and got himself out a bit earlier. Wow, what has gone on there? That is quite crazy what happened. But the run rate now up at 24, so not looking too good. Scott Storris comes in. What can the Kiwi... I wouldn't call him a Kiwi legend, but I mean, he was a very good servant for a very long time of New Zealand cricket, and he was fairly handy, offered quite a bit with both bat and ball over the years. But the Renegades win the first one by 30 runs. Hopefully this series isn't going to turn out like it did with the Pune Warriors, and we really, really struggle because that is not what we would want to do. 6th place at the moment, play 7 games. So I mean, when you think about it, I may finish this... It's going to be after the tournament, but not too much after, which is quite cool. Anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to have Don Bradman Cricket going back to my original career mode save, and I actually have something very, very special for you guys, so make sure you tune into that. Hope you had a good weekend, and we'll catch you tomorrow.